Ashutosh Sirotia is asking that how does the global scenario impact India, the US news, and record high unemployment, indiscriminate printing of dollars, and record high stocks in the US market, all signs of a red flag. All are red flag. Is our economy also on the brink of collapse? Yes, our economy is in difficulty. So are global economies. This is a global pandemic. It has affected everybody. Different economies are trying to rescue their economies in different manner. I don't know how this will pan out. It's still, we have seen that, the GDP numbers came out. I don't believe the GDP numbers because GDP is still a guesswork. Even the calculation of GDP at this point because of the pandemic may not be, because GDP is based on survey. So, and it would have been very difficult to do those surveys as well. So what you see is a 25%, 26% or a 27%, the largest ever decline in a quarter in our country ever. So these are all red flags, and these are all anticipated. We were not expecting anything better. So this is going to be a problem, but we still have to see that this is a problem which is likely to get resolved in some period of time. The problem is that we don't know when. Is it going to be 2 quarters? Is it going to be 2 years? Is it going to be 3 years? Will it lead to mortality of some companies? Will some companies become irrelevant as a result of behavioral changes? These are the greatest uncertainty, and I think this is not a financial crisis. This is a crisis which has a spread across geographies, which is having an impact. We are looking at all the unlockdown or unlocking of the various economic activity. This can translate into surge in cases again. This can lead to recurring of the lockdown again. I don't know. We are living in great uncertain times. Because of the economy, we are unlocking, and because of the unlocking, it can lead to a surge, which can lead to lockdown again, which can lead to disruption again. So we don't know. We are living in this great uncertain time. Brink of collapse? No. There will be collapses. There are businesses which will collapse. There are businesses which will benefit. There are businesses which will benefit on account of. There are businesses which will suffer for a period. There are strong businesses which will stop making money, and they will start making money again as and when they get stronger, or the economy opens up and normalcy is restored to a reasonable extent. We are witnessing that news all the time. The Indigo airline is expecting that 75% of its capacity will be back to work again. Cinema halls, they don't have a site right now, but maybe if this prolonged crisis continues, maybe some cinema hall will turn into something else, or maybe the capacity will get reduced dramatically, or people's behavior will change, that they will start enjoying many things on all the Prime Video or all the kind of things, that modern thing which is getting delivered in your home, and so it can translate into a lot of behavioral changes. It can translate into I think business travel is definitely going to be curtailed substantially for a prolonged period of time, even if the capacities are restored. Maybe many of these businesses will have to change. Good businesses survive when they are able to navigate these changes. In normal times also, good businesses have to change. In fact, they have to continually change. This is a time when many businesses have to change dramatically. So some businesses will die simply because their inability to change otherwise, or their inability to change or pole vault into something completely different. Many businesses have to pivot. They have to change completely, and that is something that depends on the management. That depends on the kind of people. That depends on the kind of culture they have. So I don't have an answer, but I am an optimist. We are generally betting on all the things that India stands for, that we are a bunch of young people, we are confident, we have a government which is proactive, many things have been done, many reforms have been initiated in this framework of this pandemic, which has been used as an excuse, which would have been otherwise impossible to implement those changes. People will be more flexible, costs will come down. So banks have been restructuring. So I'm hopeful that it might take time, but we will be back to track again and on route to recovery, simply because many of the variables are very nicely in place. Yes, this is a huge speed breaker. and how long it is going, for us to repair ourselves or get back on track again, I don't know, but it's only a matter of time. So that is why that investment time frame is important. If you are trying to benefit from the punt on this market, don't do that. It can take a couple of quarters, it can take a couple of years. So all the best, be optimistic. When we are investing, we are betting it's a general bet on economy, and I think tailwind will come back again. So thank you very much on this positive note in a very pessimistic very pessimistic world we live in, or all the damning things that we are seeing around. So wish you very best.